Check this out, man. Mostly everybody you know right now that's actively in the streets, actively right now getting money, right? What they building? Because from my research, as I keep going further and further back in history, all the great men wanted to own some land so they can build something. Homes, monasteries, palaces, bridges. What they building? Yeah, we collecting money out the street. We getting money in the street. You making your little bread out there. You got it. You spending it. But at the end of the day, when you get by 55, 60 years old, what you gonna have? You know what you gonna have if you don't get that shit together? You know what you gonna have if you don't get that shit together? You know what you gonna have? The goddamn corner, the corner store, or the room in the house. Yeah. Hopefully you get a job when you're about 45, 50. You realize you got to get a job. Then you're going to be complaining all the time because, you ain't got no good work ethic. You've been hustling in the streets all your life. And you can't keep hustling because the jitterbugs going to run a circle around you because something new going to come out. You see that? If you don't get your shit together, man, and realize that you should be out here building, creating, stacking up, collecting assets along the way, so when you become an old man, you ain't out here fucked up. Yeah, that's the whole plan, man. You can't be around here just keep running around, wasting money, throwing it away, year after year after year, and just say you be one of them lucky ones to live 85, 90 years old, but you ain't got no place to stay. You ain't got no social security check because you ain't even worked for your life. You ain't got nothing put up. You ain't bought nothing to keep yourself up when you get older. Yeah, because it's going to come. If you stay out here long enough, it's going to come to you. What kind of position you going to put yourself in? Because that's going to be the main key factor. What type of position you going to put yourself in as you become older and mature in life and become sedentary? Think you still going to be running around here with that bullshit? Yeah, if you got a whole bunch of paper and you made some smart decisions, but most of y'all ain't going to make them decisions. Now, you got to keep it 1,000. Most of y'all ain't going to make them type of decisions in life. You're going to fuck up your paper. Because the economy is made that way for you to make it to give it back. That shit got a boomerang on it. They money got a boomerang on it. It's coming back. Especially if you got it liquid. It got it coming back. The object is to set yourself up, dog. If you out there in the streets, the object is to set yourself up. So when you get older, dog, you ain't fucked up. You ain't one of the homies at the corner store. They ain't got nowhere to stay. At the room in the house, waiting on a social security check. At your girl house, because you got to depend on her to give you a roof over your head. So you ain't even no king over there. You just somebody she got over there because she wants you there. That's how most of us end up, homie. So I'm just giving you some game, dog. Get that shit together, man. Start building you something. Buy you some property, a house or something. I'm keeping it 1,000. Buy you a house, buy you some property. Start your business, take that money from your business, buy you some property. Make sure you got a foundation that you can have over your head even when you become an old man. Because ain't nobody going to give a fuck about you. Unless you're married and got a wife. Now, if you got a married and got a wife, it's a different situation. But if you one of these niggas running around the streets all your life, you ain't going to have no wife. You're going to have the streets as your wife. You married to the streets. So it's going to treat you accordingly. You feel me? Yeah. The streets going to treat you accordingly. So I'm giving you some game, dog. You got you some paper, man. Buy you some property. Buy you a house. A couple of them if you can. So you can always have your place, you know what I'm saying, lay your head down. That's going to be important as you get older, dog. Ain't nobody going to tell you that, though. But I'm going to tell you, homie. I'm going to tell you. Ain't nobody going to tell you that. But I'm going to tell you. That's the whole, look at it. Everybody you done been in prison with, right? Everybody you been locked up with. Everybody you been, how many in there talking about buying cribs? Right now at if you was at Indian River, if you was at Duval where all the jitterbugs are, they ain't teaching these jitterbugs about financial literacy in prison. They ain't teaching these jitterbugs about financial literacy in school or in the household. Only thing they know, I want some money. Okay, get some money and give it back, spend it back. They ain't teach them what to really do with it. That's why we losing it. We losing the battle, bro. We're losing the battle. We're already occupied. We've already been lied to. Now they've been keeping the information away from us. You got one life. Make sure you prepare yourself. Just like you got to. Make it happen or you capping.